be continuing with some multiple choice questions. So this question says, think of a number, subtract 8 from it, multiply the difference by 3, the result is 21. What is the original number? So if we are going to be thinking of a number, it means that we can say let number be equal to x. So if we let the number be equal to x, it says multiply it says subtract 8 from it. So we're going to say x minus 8, and then we are going to multiply that difference by 3, and then they tell you that the answer is supposed to be equal to 21. So that's the equation that we would have got from this information, and therefore we want to solve for x. So we want to solve for x. We're going to take this 3 across the side, and if it's being multiplied on this side, when it comes across as divide, right? So it's x minus 8. So if it's x minus 8 is equal to 21 divided by 3. So 21 divided by 3 is equal to 7, right? So x minus 8 is equal to 7. So if x minus 8 is equal to 7, when we take the 8 across this side, it will be doing the opposite of what it does on this side. Or we could say, let us add 8 to both sides. So if I say x minus 8 plus 8 is equal to 7 plus 8. So we know that 8 minus 8 will give us 0. So x is equal to 15. Question 31 reads, for all a and b, 3a, open bracket a plus 2b minus b rather, open bracket 2a minus 3b is equal to. So that means we are going to apply the distributive law here. So we're going to have 3a becomes a plus 2b minus b to a minus 3b. So I'm just rewriting what we had originally, right? So therefore we're going to multiply 3a times a will give us 3a squared. 3a times a 2b will give us 6ab, and negative ab times a 2ab will give us negative 2ab, and then a negative b times a negative 3b will give us positive 3b squared. So what we're going to have here is that 6ab minus 2ab will give us 4ab, and then grouping like terms we have 3a squared plus 3b squared. So our answer here is A. Question 32 reads, the circumference of a circle is 20 centimeters. The length of the minor arc AB is, so the entire circumference all the way around is equal to 20. But this minor arc, this is a minor arc, so this sector represents a fraction of the circle, and we know that a fraction of the entire circle, we know that the angle in a circle is equal to 360, and the angle here is 60. So what fraction does 60 represent? 60 represents of 360, so it's 60 divided by 360, and if the entire circle is equal to 20, we're going to multiply that by 20, and we don't need to work that down because here we have our answer in B. It says if it took a speedboat 9 hours to travel a distance of 1080 kilometers, what is the average speed? So we know that speed is equal to your distance traveled divided by the time taken. Okay, so therefore it traveled 10 80 kilometers, and it did it in a time of 9 hours, right? So therefore we're going to say 9 into 10 will go 1 time, remainder 1. 9 into 18 will go 2 times, so that's 120 kilometers. So therefore our answer there is 120 kilometers. And so the volume of a cube whose edge is 6 centimeter long is, so we talk about cube, right? So what it means is that each side represents 6. So we have this side being 6 centimeters, 6 centimeters, and 6 centimeters. And the volume of a cube, so we say volume in this case is equal to length times length times length. So we're going to say 6 times 6 times 6. So 6 will give you 36, and 36 times 6 automatically will give you 216. So our answer there is 216. Continuing, as we continue, we say the area of the trapezium is, so how do we find the area of a trapezium? Area of a trapezium is equal to half A plus B times our height. So this side would represent our A, this side represents our B, and here we have our height. Okay, so that would mean that it's half of 12 plus 8 times 3. So so we're going to work, what is it? Applying the principle of bomb that's our BODMAS. So we're going to say half of 12 plus 8 will give you 20. Half of that will give us 10. 10 times 3 will give us 30. Okay. Continue. So the distance around the edge of a circular pond is 88 meter. The radius in meter is, so we know that, so we talk about a circular pond, and so we're going to talk about the circumference of the circle. So what is the formula for circumference? It's equal to 2 pi r, and that 2 pi r is equal to 88. So we want to make r the subject. So we want to make r the subject, it means we have to divide both sides by 2 pi, and by dividing both sides by 2 pi, 2 pi on this side cancel 2 pi, so r is equal to 88 divided by 2 pi, and therefore our answer is D. Now part of this answer here is missing, so but we're going to work and get our answer, right? So it says that AOB is a sector of a circle such that the angle AOB is equal to 72 degrees, and OB is r units long. The area of AOB is, now area, again, area of a sector. So we want to know what the area of a sector is. Area of sector is equal to pi r squared times theta divided by 360. Okay, so we know pi r squared times theta, so therefore we're going to have pi times r squared times 72 divided by 360, and then we're going to cancel where possible. Okay, all right, so we know that 6 12s will give us 72, so therefore this will 12 will go into 72 6 times, and 12 will go into 360 30 times. Okay, can we break that down further? Of course we can break that down further. We can say 6 into 6 will go 1, and 6 into 30 will go 5. So basically we have pi r squared times 1/5. Okay, so our answer here is A. So our answer there is E. Okay. A man leaves home at 22:15 hours and reaches his destination in the same time zone at 400 hours the following day. How many hours did the journey take? Again, so what we need to know so this is actually 10:15, right? 10:15 p.m. So that's 10:15 p.m. Okay, so from 10:15 p.m. to 12 a.m. Okay, that's what, 1 hour and 45 minutes, right? So that's 1 hour and 45 minutes. Okay, all right, and then we have from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. is equal to 4 hours. Okay, so if we add 4 hours plus 1 hour and 45 minutes, we are going to get 5 hours and 45 minutes. Okay, but there's no 5 hours and 45 minutes, so we need to know that 5 hours and 45 minutes is the same as saying 5 3/4 hours. Okay, why 3/4? Because we know that 45 divided by 60, if we break that down into a fraction, 15 into 45 will go 3 times, and 15 into 60 will go 4 times. So therefore we know 45 minutes is the same as 3/4. So our answer here is B. The area of a rectangle is, if the length is multiplied, the area of a rectangle is 53.6 centimeters squared. If the length is multiplied by 4 and the width is divided by 2, then the area would then be, and we can, so we say that the area, so length times width, is equal to 53.6. Okay, so we can have that. But then we are going to say, if we multiply the length by 4 and then divide the width by 2, what would that be equal to? That would be the same as saying this 2 will 22 1, 24 2. So therefore multiply all of that, we will get 2LW. Okay, but what is LW equal to? LW is equal to 53.6. So therefore 2 times 53.6 is going to be equal to 107.2. all right. The median of the number is of the set of numbers is, all right. So we talk about median. So we talk about median, we're talking about the number that is in the middle. All right, so if we let us count the number of numbers here, we have 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 numbers here. So since we have 10 numbers, automatically we are going to have 2 numbers in the middle. So this 6 and this 7 are the numbers in the middle. So we have 1 2 3 4 on to the right and 1 2 3 4 to the left. So therefore 6 and 7 are the middle numbers here. So we're going to add the 6 plus 7, that will give you equal to 13. And then if we divide 13 by 2, we are going to get 6.5. So therefore the median in this case is equal to 6.5. Item 41 refers to the table below.